Hello everyone, welcome back. Today, I am going to make my husband real happy. I'm going to make him a banana pudding poke cake. He loves banana pudding, but I'm going to put it on another layer. He can't wait for this one. Right, banana pudding, it's got the bananas, we got the pudding, we've got the wafers, we've got whipped topping, and we've also got cake mix. Now this is a classic cake mix, just comes in a box. This one is 15.25 ounce size. We are going to make it per the directions on the back of the package. Now you know me, I'm going to make it bakery style. If your cake mix is more or less in ounces than this one here, just make it per the instructions on the back of your cake mix, okay? And that'll suit it just fine. Okay, so we're gonna take our cake mix, we're gonna put it into a large bowl and get busy with this cake. Whew, there we go. Now, if you wanna use a banana cake mix, you can, but that's a lot of banana flavoring, and we've got plenty going into the cake. Okay, to that, we're going to add in 3 eggs. Now, I'll just let these sit to room temperature. 1. I don't have many hands today. 2 and 3. Now, a bakery style cake, they have you putting in 4 eggs, but since we've got a lot of toppings going on top, the 4 eggs will really puff up the cake and you just won't have room in your 9 by 13, which is what we're going to cook it in today. There we go. All right, there's my other hand. Okay, we got 1 cup of milk going in. Now on the back of the package, it generally says 1 cup of water, but I'm bakery styling it. There we go. Because a lot of people don't know what bakery style means, so I'm showing you right now. And then it asked for 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, but I do 1/2 cup of melted butter, which is 1 stick. Now when you add this, make sure you cool it down first just a little bit so you don't scramble your eggs with hot butter, okay? So we're gonna add that in. We're going to take our electric hand mixer, or you can take a whisk or your fork or a wooden spoon. Beat this up until it's nice and smooth. This generally takes about 2 minutes. I'm going to start on the low setting for just a second, and then I'll ramp it up to the medium. That way we don't have cake mix going everywhere. There we go. I'll see y'all in 2 minutes. About halfway through, take your spatula, pull down the sides so that we can get everything incorporated. And then we will finish mixing. All right, look at how nice and fluffy that is. We're going to be baking the cake in a 9 by 13 baking dish. I'm going to spray it with some nonstick cooking spray. Now I like the Baker's Joy because it has a little flour in it and it'll keep the cake. It'll help the cake release from the baking dish. Okay, we're going to take the cake mix, place it into our baking dish that we've just prepared. See how fluffy that is? It's going to have great flavor too with the butter and the milk. We're just going to smooth it out nice and even so it cooks nice and even because this is a thick batter. I'm just going to wipe off the edges here that has the spray on it. We're going to bake this in our preheated oven at 350 degrees. Now I'm going to bake it per the directions on the back of my cake mix box for a 9 by 13. And that is going to take me about 23 to 28 minutes. You want to make sure that your cake pulls away from the edges just a little bit. It's golden brown. Take a toothpick, put it in the center of the cake, and it should come out clean. I'll be back. Okay, I've pulled the cake out of the oven. Now I'm going to take the back end of a kitchen utensil, it's kind of like a wooden spoon where it's got a big surface there, and we're going to poke holes all through the cake while it just came out of the oven. There we go. We're going to set this aside to let it cool just a little bit while we make the mixture for the inside of this. We're going to bring over a large mixing bowl, 3½ cups of cold milk, and then 1 package of Jell-O banana cream flavored pudding mix. You want the instant. This is 5.1 ounce size. They consider this the family size. So we'll put both of these into a large mixing bowl. Whoop. Now this is where we're going to get some of that banana flavor from. Now follow my instructions, not the instructions on the back of the box here, because we're adding a little extra milk. Now I'm going to take my whisk attachment on my electric hand mixer, and we're going to mix this until we get a loose pudding consistency. You don't want it too thick or we won't be able to pour it on top of our cake and get it into those holes. 2 minutes. All right, let's see. That's what we're looking for. All right, let's bring our cake back over. I think somebody wants to try it. What do you think?
Tastes like banana.
It does. It smells like banana too. Now I'm using a big bowl that has a spout to it. That way we can easily pour into the holes of our cake. And we're only going to pour half of this into the holes. And then I'm going to show you what we're going to do with the rest of it. Now the pudding should be a little thicker now because it's been sitting. So I'm just going to pour it right on top. I think I'll save the rest for Thomas. Is there enough in there?
No.
No. I'm just going to spread this out. There we go. I'll save that for Thomas too. We're going to take the bananas that I have here. We're going to peel it. Now if you peel from the back end, it should peel the skins with it so you don't have the strings. We're going to slice these very thin. All right, now we're going to create a layer on top of the pudding. Thomas and I have made a lot of banana pudding recipes. And when we saw that we can do it in cake form, we had to give it a try. Okay, there we go. We're going to take an 8-ounce container of Cool Whip. You find this in your frozen aisle. You want to thaw it out. Or you can make your own whip topping. We're going to dollop it all over and then smooth it out on top of those bananas. I'm using an offset spatula, y'all. This is a great tool to have in your kitchen. It helps smooth things out evenly. It's much better than a spatula. I think that's good. We're going to take the best part of a banana pudding, right? Vanilla wafers. My husband's favorite anyway.
Heck yeah.
All right, we're going to open these up. Now, I'm only going to put half of them into a Ziploc bag. Oh, they smell good.
Do you need some help?
Sure, come on over here and help.
You said half?
Half. Oh, come on, a little bit more. There we go. All right.
Oh, God.
He loves those cookies. I'm going to close the Ziploc bag. We're going to crush these up. Now, don't crush them up into a fine crumb, okay? We want some pieces of cookie on there. So we're just going to break them up. Okay, that's what we're looking at right there. Get the glare off of it. And I'm going to mound them up. Ooh, doesn't that look good? There we go. Doesn't that look good? That's the money shot. sad to say, it's sad to say, this is going to go in the refrigerator. It's got to set up for at least 4 hours to overnight. You want that pudding to be able to absorb into the cake and not be liquidy down there at the bottom of your dish. Okay, you want it all up in there. Okay, we're going to be back tomorrow, probably. My husband's going to cry on this one, but we'll give it a try then. Okay, you guys, I'll see you then. All right, this was from yesterday. We pulled it out of the refrigerator, just cut a piece. We're going to go in with a fork, give that a try. That's delicious. Bring this somewhere. That cake absorbed all of that pudding. It made it nice and soft. Even the cookies are a little soft too. There's no crunch to them. But those cookies add a delicious flavor to this whole banana pudding poke cake. All right, you guys, give me a thumbs up on this one. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And everyone, make sure you're hitting that bell notification. That way you're always notified when shows like this one here are posted. I'll see y'all on the next episode. Bye.